Well, happy new year, folks. Welcome into 2023. And today's video is one that's going to get my blood pressure going up. In fact, I need to say a thank you to someone. Thank you to Andy Glaves for sharing this with me and causing me to have a bit of a rant. So welcome to the channel. If you've just stumbled across this as a New Year's resolution, then do yourself a big favor and subscribe, ring that bell so you get notifications of when I make a video. It's generally every Wednesday. And if you are worried about your drinking, then decide now, take action. Go to the website, stopdrinkingexpert.com, and sign up for today's free quit drinking webinar. So today, I want to tell you about the alcohol industry and how they have been caught telling another massive lie. And it reminds me of the situation we used to have with cigarettes. If you go back far enough, not only did big tobacco, the cigarette companies, deny the health ramifications of their product, they claimed the opposite. They brazenly claimed that cigarette smoking was good for you and had health benefits. They were so adamant in this approach that for a while, GPs, doctors, would prescribe cigarettes for chest infections. I mean, it is just absolutely insane. And up until the 60s and 70s, the big tobacco companies were still trying to propagate the lie that cigarette smoking was good for you. By the 80s, we started to wake up. The alcohol industry was still denying that their product killed its customers, and they were still trying to peddle the line that cigarette smoking was good for you. But as a society, we were kind of skeptical. We were like, I'm not so sure about that. But it didn't really stop us smoking. We were like, yeah, that's BS, but I enjoy it, so I'm going to keep on smoking. So where do you think we are in this journey for alcohol then? I'm going to tell you that it's almost like it's 1960, because the alcohol industry is peddling lies like the cigarette industry did, and people are still believing them, or at the very least pretending to believe them because it facilitates their drinking habit. What I'm about to share with you will shock you. It is disgusting. It is outright lies. This is an industry that kills its customers. 3 million every year dead from alcohol, and still they are peddling absolute, filthy, outrageous, shocking lies. Are you ready to see the article? Let me share this with you. Here it is. Here it is. And what a surprise. This is a press release, an article from a wine bar and wine shop. The 5 health benefits of brandy that make it a delightful drink. What horseshit are we about to experience together? Well, let's skip the peddling of the history of brandy. Nobody cares where the poison came from. Let's talk about the lies. The 5 health benefits of brandy. While many think that alcohol is harmful, it's a registered poison, you douche. It's not that some weird people think, oh, that looks a bit dangerous. It's a registered poison. If you buy it in its neat form, it will come in a bottle with a skull and crossbones on it. It's poison. It's not this niche following of people that are a bit suspicious of it. You complete and utter arse biscuits. Scientists have identified a number of potential health benefits of brandy, some of which are listed below. Scientists, pretty vague. I'm sure they've listed their sources at the bottom. Oh, no, they haven't. They haven't listed the scientists. Right, number 1. Brandy, alcohol, boosts the immune system. Suffering from a cold or flu, take a shot of brandy and wait for it to work magic. Brandy has antibacterial components. So does bleach. And its high proportion of alcohol gets rid of a cold, throat pain, and coughing in no time. The perfect pairing of its warming nature and relaxing quality made it a trusted source to boost the immune system for hundreds of years. Just not true. Alcohol destroys the immune system. It attacks the central nervous system. There is a very clever part of your body and mind that is there to identify threats, identify foreign external invaders, and attack them and destroy them. Alcohol interferes with that process. You are weaker as a result of drinking alcohol. That warming glow that you get as the alcohol goes down your esophagus and into your stomach is the sensation of your cells being destroyed, like thermonuclear war. Alcohol is touching cells, ripping the insides out, completely pulling all the moisture out of them and imploding the cells. It is destruction that you are feeling, not a healing glow of this elixir. That is just complete 100% nonsense. There is absolutely zero evidence, that alcohol helps with a cold or flu. Garbage. This statement here that brandy has antibacterial components means that whatever living thing it touches, it destroys. How on earth can you be so sick and twisted as an individual or a company that you take that and try and spin it as a health benefit? This is as ridiculous as Donald Trump suggesting that we should drink bleach to get rid of coronavirus. Absolute, pathetic, ridiculous nonsense. Sleeping aid. Next up, lie number 2. There is a reason why brandy is often denominated as an after-dinner drink, because of the soothing and relaxing qualities it induces a person to sound sleep. If you have a problem sleeping at night, you might want to try sipping on brandy. Make sure you don't drink it just before you're preparing for sleep. God forbid. Look, I don't even need to prove this to you. I don't need to prove this to you at all. You can prove it for yourself that this is rubbish, right? If you wear a smartwatch like me, then wear it to bed at night. Get one of those sleep tracking apps and do an experiment. Sleep for a week with no alcohol in your system and have a look at your REM pattern. Look how often you were in deep, restorative, healing sleep. Then do a week of drinking before bed. Do as the article suggests and drink brandy and take a look at your REM patterns. You will find that while you were in bed unconscious for maybe the same amount of time, the quality of your sleep will be off the scale bad. On the nights when you drank alcohol, you will record up to 80% less REM sleep than you would have done if you were sober. I don't need to prove it to you. You can do it yourself if you have a smartwatch. It's a lie. It's a disgusting, outright, foul lie, and they should be ashamed of themselves. Let's move on to lie number 3. I mean, I don't know. Oh, God. I think I need to have a lie down. You know, these statements are so ridiculous. It's like reading an article suggesting that shooting yourself in the head is a good cure for a headache, a permanent cure for a headache. Just shoot yourself in the head. The health benefits of shooting yourself in the head. It's just unbelievable. And it is an insult to anyone with an IQ over that of a table leg. So everyone apart from politicians and the contestants on Love is Blind. Most adults should be offended by the content of this article. Reduces weight and cholesterol level. It's like pointing at black and saying that's white. That's what this statement is saying. It's just the opposite Concerned about your weight of high cholesterol? Brandy is made for you. Unlike other alcoholic drinks, brandy contains no carbs and is low in cholesterol. It's got no cholesterol in it. They don't even know their own product. It's got no carbs in it because it's alcohol. It's a fuel. It's like saying drink petrol. It's got no sugar in it. Yeah, that doesn't make it good. This allows it to keep your weight controlled. It can also be used in an aperitif thanks to its antioxidant compounds, which enables it to remove bad cholesterol from the arteries and make way for good. So enjoy your waterfront fine dining alongside the best brandy without worrying about your weight and cholesterol. This should be prosecuted in a court of law. Alcohol makes you fat for various reasons. Firstly, it's liquid fuel. Can't be stored. Your body has no reason to store poison. And so you have this liquid fuel in your bloodstream. Your body will choose to burn that first before it goes to your fat reserves. So, whereas if you hadn't drank alcohol and you did some exercise or something like that, your body might say, oh, we haven't got enough fuel here. We better take some of the fat reserves, convert them to glycogen, and then convert them into fuel. But if you've got liquid fuel already in your blood, there's no reason for your body to do that. It will burn the easiest available source of fuel, which is alcohol. And the chances are, if you're drinking alcohol, you're not exercising. You're not downing some brandy and then going for a run. So not only are you not burning fat, your body has another problem in that it has all this liquid fuel in it. What's it going to do with it? It can't just leave it there. It's got to do something with it. There's no requirement to burn it. So it's just going to take it and convert it to fat and add it to your fat stores. This is just an outright filthy, horrendous lie. Next lie, lie number 4, anti-aging properties. Yeah, because when you see a problem drinker, you think, my God, they look so young. They look so well. And when you see someone who's quit drinking, you say, oh, you look terrible these days. When did you last have a drink? 5 years ago, you look awful. How do they have the nerve to write an article like this? Why try those expensive treatments when you can simply enjoy your drink and prevent the premature aging symptoms? You read it right. Yeah, even they can't believe they're writing this shit. Brandy contains antioxidant compounds which eliminate or neutralize the effect of free radicals, which mutate the healthy cells in our body. This prevents wrinkles on the skin, poor vision, cognitive issues, and other aging symptoms. All right, where to start? Where to start? All right, look, brandy contains antioxidant compounds. True. But an exhaustive study by Cambridge University sampling 6,000 adults concluded that any of the health benefits from the antioxidant content of red wine and brandy is completely negated by the alcohol. Completely. So what they're saying is there is zero health benefit and zero safe amount to drink. This is an exhaustive study. You can Google it. You can look it up. It was performed by Cambridge University about 4 or 5 years ago. And it concluded there is no health benefits at all to any type of alcohol. So that's the first thing. The second thing here is it's claiming that brandy, alcohol, prevents healthy cells from mutating, preventing free radicals damaging our cells. Now, free radical damage to DNA, to our cells, repetitive chronic damage to our DNA causes what? Causes cancer. Alcohol is now confirmed, proven, backed up by data and research to be a grade A carcinogenic. Grade A carcinogenic means absolutely gives you cancer. Cigarette smoking, grade A carcinogenic. Asbestos, grade A carcinogenic. Alcohol, grade A carcinogenic. It is the opposite of what this statement claims. This is an outrageous statement. They should be absolutely ashamed of this article. Final lie number 5. Alleviates inflammation in the arteries. The polyphenols present in brandy helps reduce inflammation in the arteries. It also lowers blood pressure and prevents other cardiovascular problems. So sip on your brandy guilt-free, sitting in an amazing restaurant in Grand Cayman. Next time when someone says drinking is bad for health, make sure you educate the person about the various health benefits of brandy. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to debate this statement because it is very much like that, what they used to say back in the day. If you've got a chest infection, go and smoke some cigarettes. It's hard to argue against that because you don't know where to start. Again, you can prove this is wrong for yourself. If you're a heavy drinker, if you're a problem drinker right now, chances are you've got hypertension, maybe grade 1 hypertension. If you're carrying a bit of weight, you've probably got grade 2 hypertension. If you stop drinking, within a month, your blood pressure will have come down so dramatically, you'll be shocked. Stopping drinking will reduce your blood pressure much more than any prescription medication could ever do. And you can test this in a shorter time scale than that. Take your blood pressure. Drink a big load of brandy. Take your blood pressure again. What do you think's happened? Up, up. Alcohol raises blood pressure. Alcohol causes hypertension and heart failure. It also lowers the blood pressure and prevents cardiovascular problems. Part of me wants to laugh at this. Part of me is so angry that I don't know what to say. I'm speechless by this. It's unbelievable. And so, look, in conclusion, I just want you to be aware of this stuff, right? This will get shared on social media like crazy. Why? Not because it's true, because problem drinkers like stuff like that, because it gives them plausible deniability. It gives them a license to carry on doing what they're doing. If I posted 2 articles on Facebook today, one was entitled "The 5 Health Benefits of Brandy," and the other one was entitled "5 Ways That Brandy Makes You Ill and Destroys Your Health." I guarantee you, the first one, the positive one, will get 100 times the likes, shares, and comments than the negative one. Because the negative one, drinkers will see it and dismiss it, because it doesn't fit their narrative. It doesn't fit the story they're telling themselves to justify what they're doing. The positive one will get likes and shares because they want that to be true. It is confirmation bias in play. It doesn't make it right, doesn't change the outcome. So look, if you're here today because you're worried about your drinking, then please ignore the lies. Understand that the alcohol industry is killing its customers. It knows it's killing its customers, and it's trying to hide that fact. Come over to the sober side of the fence. It's a lot more fun, and it's a lot healthier. In fact, everything that's in that article is true of sobriety and incorrect of brandy. So the next step, go to my website, stopdrinkingexpert.com, and sign up for today's free Quit Drinking webinar, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Discover the world's most successful and respected online quit drinking program today.
It's different to anything you can find out there, and it gives you real mental freedom from the clutches of alcohol.
Craig Beck helps you understand what alcohol does to you, how it works. I always recommend him to anybody.
It's just so worth it. Why did I waste all those years?
Are you finally ready to take action? Your sober journey begins 11 a.m. Sunday. Reserve your space at my next free Quit Drinking webinar.